What is good, everyone? It is your boy Ajusta back with episode 3 of my 5-part series. In this episode today, we are going to learn how to kick turn, and we're also going to learn how to tic tac. Now guys, if you don't know how to balance, you don't know how to stop, start, if you don't know how to push off on your skateboard, you don't know what stance you are as a skater, whether you're regular or a goofy stance skater, please go back to episode 1 and 2 and check out those vlogs as well, guys. Before you start watching this one, please make sure you've got protective gear on, helmet, wrist guards, knee pads and elbow pads, obviously to keep you safe. I've been doing this for over 15 years, so that's my excuse and that is why I don't wear them, but I encourage you guys to do so. First, we're going to start off today with the kick turn. Fairly simple, guys. Obviously you need to have a bit of balance and you will need to know how to push off and sort of be able to go in a straight line. Like so, for goofy skaters, pushing off. Turning is very simple. I would recommend you get your T-tool, I haven't got mine with me today, a spanner or a T-tool to loosen up the nut on your kingpin, which is obviously the main turning point of your truck. You want them fairly loose, but you don't want them too loose. Everyone's different though, so you can sort of lean. So it's just a matter of leaning into which way you want to turn, like so. For me, as a goofy skater, to go left, we're going to lean in to the left and see where it takes us. 1 foot at the front, pushing on and leaning. With your knees bent, balancing over the top of your wheels. Go like this. This is a good little trick and tip to learn before you start to kick turn. It's a bit easier than the kick turn, obviously. You can do that both ways, so I'll show you the other way as well. So straight, leaning back like this, sort of straighten your legs and not have them bent. Because when we have them bent, we're going to go the other way, we're going to go left. But if we've got them straight, then we'll go right. So again, just quickly, straight, and we're turning right. So as you can see, it's fairly simple. That's all you really need to learn for a goofy skater, that is, to bend your knees when you're going left and to straighten your legs and your knees when you're going right. Really simple. I advise you to loosen up your trucks, like I said. The bolt on your kingpin of the truck will give you a lot more flexibility on turning. As far as that goes, that will lead you into a good kick turn. So leading up to the kick turn now, guys, is pretty simple. It's about, so when you have your back foot down and you're a goofy skater, you're gonna want your right shoulder to sort of turn. So we have both our feet planted on the board, one up just in the middle of the trucks, just before the 2 bolts, and your back foot should be at the back. So as a goofy skater, your right shoulder is gonna wanna turn as you're putting the weight down on your left foot at the back. You're gonna wanna go like so. I don't recommend trying this on grass at first because it's just gonna tear up the grass and maybe put a bit of dirt in your bearings and stuff, which isn't good. As far as the kick turn goes, that's pretty much it. It's all about balance, and you can try this stationary, guys, so you can go my right shoulder is turning. It's quite easy. Once you get the hang of it, it's so basic. An essential tip and trick, if you want to call it a trick, or more of a skill, if you ask me, a skateboarding skill to learn how to kick turn, because you're going to do that in everyday life of skateboarding. Wherever you are, whether you're on a flat ground at a tennis court, whether you're at the skate park or in a car park, wherever you are, even in your driveway, kick turn is very essential. It helps you just maneuver the board to where you want to go, you know? So check this out, guys. So I'm going to turn, and you're bending your knees and you're straightening as well. Keep your knees as bent as possible, but see how I'm turning? The toe of your shoe is going to put a lot of sort of pressure down on this part of your board, if you're a goofy skater, that is. So you're really leaning into it and you're turning your shoulder, not too much, but enough to sort of give you that motion, that maneuverability to turn. It's again the same for turning right, but yet you're putting the weight back on your heel, not on your toe, to sort of like that. But when you are going to turn right, you're sort of leaning back. It's the opposite with your shoulder, your right shoulder. Instead of going left, you're going to go clockwise and go right. So you can see I'm going to See what I mean? It helps your body stay balanced and straight, and you get to turn quite comfortably, if you ask me. It's a bit hard to explain, guys, but you sort of get the gist of it. So let me just quickly show you. Foot at the front, as a goofy skater, your right foot. You're gonna push off, and your back foot is gonna like so. It's almost all about in the back foot, how much weight you sort of push down here to turn right, and how much weight you push down on your toe to turn left. As a goofy skater, guys, remember I'm goofy, so it's the complete opposite for natural stance skater. It's still the same concept, just opposite, vice versa. So pretty easy, and it's good to find a flat ground like so, if you can, like a tennis court that's vacant and sort of open to the public, or a basketball court, or whatever you can find that's flat, smooth and easy to roll on. You'll be kick turning in no time, guys. So our turn, bend your knees, turn, and put all the weight in your toes to turn left. And then it's the opposite, you're putting all your weight in your heel to turn right, like so. Might only want to straighten one leg. It's best to straighten both legs. So pretty straightforward, really easy if you ask me. A couple of days and you'll be kick turning and turning with ease. Make sure you loosen your trucks. See how that goes for you. Do a little bit each time and then jump on your board and see. See, I can sort of move already. It's as easy and simple as that. Moving on to the Tic Tac, guys, a little bit more different, a bit more trickier. So obviously both feet are planted on the board, and the Tic Tac is essentially a trick to where you don't have to push off. If you don't know how to push off and you don't want to learn how to push off, this trick is pretty cool to learn as well. So it's a matter of left, right, without taking your feet off the board, and it gives you that maneuverability to sort of propel yourself forward, so to speak. Again, it's good to learn the kick turn before you start the Tic Tac. This skill is really cool to learn if you're going to just be rolling around the skate park or whatever, or like I said, on a flat ground somewhere. So let's get into that. So both feet planted on the board like so, like you're going to turn, and essentially it is a matter of having a lot of balance. Your foot just before the trucks, near the bolts at the front, your right foot. If you're a goofy skater, your back foot obviously on the kick tail at the back, and it's a matter of using the front part of the foot where your toes are to and back, left, right, left, right. Now with your shoulder, you're going to notice your right shoulder as a goofy skater going left, right. That's going to give you that stability and balance, keep your body straight and to stay above your board, like so. Swinging that way and sort of swinging your arms and shoulder that way. The best balance to have your arms out. Not many people want to do this, but it does really help as a beginner. So right, left, right, left. This is really good to practice stationary at first, and then once you sort of get that Tic Tac going, left, right, you'll start to notice the more you lean in, your front foot is going back to the right with your back foot sort of pushing down and going like this. You'll notice that you start rolling a little bit. And you watch, when I kick turn to the left, you watch how much maneuverability this propels me. So you see, I start automatically rolling. Now it's a matter of getting that motion of left, right, and you'll see what happens, guys, like so. Left, right, left. And the quicker you do it, the quicker you're gonna move. The more speed you'll gather, the more momentum will propel you into getting a lot of speed up. I'll show you something right now on me going all the way down the end of the basketball court to tennis court and coming all the way back without kick pushing. Obviously, like I said, it's best to learn how to kick turn before you start the Tic Tac, especially when you're going down one end and you're coming back, because you're gonna have to do a big turn, a big 180 kick turn. So with the kick turn, you can do like a 90 degree, or you can do a whole 180. And obviously the 180 is gonna be easier than the 90 degree kick turn, but once you sort of get the balance, it's easy enough to go down one end and then turn back and tic tac back the other way. So let me show you guys quickly how that's done. So I am putting my front foot on as a goofy skater, like I always say. Right foot at the front, left foot at the back, on your tail, and we'll start with a right turn. So we're starting to roll, left, right, left, right, left, right. Leaning in, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And that, my friends, is how the Tic Tac is accomplished successfully, and you can gain so much speed without even having to push off at all. So I'm not going to go too much more into depth. That's probably about it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of my 5-part series, Skating for Beginners, and I hope you had a lot of fun enjoying and listening and learning on how to kick turn, how to tic tac with this episode, guys. Skate hard, skate or die, and I will see you in episode 4 on how to bail. Now you guys are going to need elbow pads, knee pads, wrist guards, and a helmet, definitely for when you're learning how to bail. But as I always say, you never see me wearing protective gear, but I really don't encourage that. But I do encourage you to find a concrete spot that has a nice big flat surface and also going onto the grass. So maybe even like a cricket pitch at a park always has the concrete and grass, and this is going to be a great way to learn how to bail. In our next video, episode 4, hope you're all well and healthy. Hit that subscribe button for your boy, thumbs up, comments down below. If you have any tips on how you learned how to tic tac, leave them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to listen to anyone's advice and how you guys learned how to skate and tic tac and kick turn. With that being said, we are out, and we'll see you for episode 4 in a couple weeks time. Peace.